November, control of the House hinges on just a handful of districts across the country. My guest tonight's looking to flip one of them. He's the Republican nominee in Virginia's 7th Congressional District. He's an attorney and former Green Beret, and his name is Derrick Anderson. Up late with me tonight here on the Final Five. Derrick, good to see you tonight. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me, sir.
We're appreciating you joining us tonight on this because clearly there are a lot of these congressional races that there's a lot of attention being paid to, including this one. It's a pretty big district, encompasses several counties, including primarily Prince William County. And I just want to ask you first and foremost, why do you want to jump into this? Why are you looking to represent the people of the district in Congress?
So I'm from Spotsylvania County. That's where I grew up. I grew up working in my mom's restaurants. I was a busboy. I mopped floors, did dishes. And I've got family throughout the district, including here in Spotsylvania County, before going to Virginia Tech on an ROTC scholarship, becoming the first in my family to graduate from college. And then I joined the Army. I was a Green Beret, did 6 tours of duty, including to Iraq and Afghanistan and several other places throughout the Middle East. But what really got me into this was the botched withdrawal in Afghanistan. I lost 5 of my guys in Afghanistan, so seeing what had happened on that day really hit hard to me. It really just didn't sit well. So I decided I wanted to do something to serve my community in a new capacity. And what better way to be able to serve not only your community, but the people that raised you.
And this is a race, the district, I would say, is very much like the rest of this country, where narrowly Congresswoman Spanberger won re-election last time around. What are the issues in this race? Because these type of elections, a lot of the times it comes down to pocketbook issues, the economy. But as you jumped into this, what guided you besides your military background?
Yeah, so, I'm running because the people here in the 7th Congressional District, again, the district that raised me, they're struggling right now in our district, whether it be how much it costs to live or whether our communities and the border. So, if you look at, I'm running around the district. I have an event after this. We're running around the district talking to people every single day, and the economy is the forefront of issues. Right now, about a third of people in Virginia can't afford weekly expenses. That's food, that's gas, that's rent. That's closed. And if you look over my shoulder, there's actually a letter from a little girl, Ella, who wrote me and my campaign. And there's one line that really stood out there to me specifically is, and I'm paraphrasing Ella, but it said, "Derrick, can you fix the government and have them stop spending so much so my mom can afford to buy snacks again?" I went and spoke to her family and talked to them about some of the issues they're facing. And look, they're able to get food on the table. They're able to take their kids to soccer practice, but they can't catch up. They can't save money for retirement and college education. So right now you're seeing folks that are making 6 figures, $100,000 to $200,000 right now, that are living paycheck to paycheck because the average salary right now doesn't buy the average size house. So again, another issue we're facing here in Virginia and here in the Commonwealth is 25% of people, one-fourth, a quarter of the people here in the Commonwealth are delinquent on their credit cards. Why is that? They're buying gas and groceries and maxing out their credit cards, and they can't afford to pay them back right now. So, look, the economy is the forefront of issues. I want to help the people here in the district, the people that raised me, because inflation, it's costing the average family about $1,100 more a month just to live here in the Commonwealth. So, again, I want to support a balanced budget, make sure we cut spending, keep taxes low, support our small businesses, and get U.S. energy back up and moving again. But, again, my opponent, he doesn't want to talk about these issues. He's focused on his past and the failed policies of the Biden-Harris agenda that have failed the people here in the 7th District, while me and my campaign are focused on the future.
You mentioned your opponent. He is Eugene Vindman. He is the Democratic nominee. And what's unique about this race is neither you nor Vindman, you have not been elected to public office before. You're making these runs. So both of you have been in this situation where you haven't served. But in this case, I know that you have been trying to get him on the record. You've been trying to face off with some debates. Any movement on that front?
So as of right now, we've offered 6 debates and forums, and he has not accepted them. He doesn't want to debate me. He doesn't do events. And that's why we've challenged him, because this is not about me. Right? This is about meeting people here in the 7th District and hearing where our views are and where we stand on things. But again, he's not doing those things or meeting with people here in the 7th, in my opinion, because he doesn't care about them. Look, he cares about himself. He cares about his past and the revenge tour he has against President Trump and rectifying the Biden-Harris failed policies. Again, while we're focused on the future, we're focused on trying to make it more affordable to live. We're trying to make it our communities more safe right now. We look at what's impacting us specifically as it pertains to the southern border. 5 Virginians a day are overdosing on fentanyl poisoning a day. So we really got to get the border under control. And, we've had some issues as it pertains to national security when it comes to the border. For instance, just a few months back, we had 2 illegal immigrants posing as Amazon drivers from Jordan that attempted to breach the front gate of Marine Corps Base Quantico. Now, there weren't a lot of attention on that. We talked a lot about it. But those individuals got released on bail and are now back into our communities, and we don't know who they are. We don't know who they're affiliated with. We don't know anything. So these issues, especially when it comes to the border, are really affecting us not only from a national security standpoint, but from a public safety and a public health standpoint.
We do have an invite out to the Vindman campaign as well to talk about the race here. Derrick Anderson, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate your time. And obviously, I know these races, they're not a sprint, they're a marathon. So we will see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
And the Final Five is back after this.